Well, it's noontime, so good day. We are in Africa. We're going to do a little hopscotch around Africa. I kind of had fun going around South America, going down through Central America and Mexico. So now we're just going to go around Africa. We'll eventually come on up here in the Red Sea. I forget where Red Sea is, but somewhere along in here we've got a Red Sea. This could be it. And I can confirm that right now. Let's see, right here. Yeah, that's Red Sea. My little handy Apple Mac helped me out on that one. And as usual, I have to cough. Sorry. Okay, so we are flying down here, and this looks like it says Luigi, but Lungi is just north of Freeport in Sierra Leone. And the Sierra Leone, the city there, and it's not Freeport, it's Freetown. And yeah, they did deal in slaves there, and we aren't going to get into that. It's over. So we do have to land just out of Sierra Leone to the north in Guinea. It looks like Guyana, but it's not Guyana, it's Guinea. And we landed at a little airport just to the north. There's a little bay there. And so that airport is it's a large airport. They couldn't build one in the city Freetown because it's too hilly. So they have to take a ferry across, and we'll get into that when we get down there, and who's going to build a bridge across there. There's some talk about that. Talked about that for a long time. They're rich in diamonds, but the friction between the tribes, or whatever you call the groups down there, they can't all get on the same page, so the monies, I guess they get squandered. Anyway, enough of that. Here we go. We are in Darkstar, and we are gonna fly in a southwesterly heading. We take off 200 some degrees, 280, and then we'll turn south, a little southwest. Okay, here we go. The Bonanza, beautiful airplane. They still build it, and it's got to be somewhere 700,000-800,000. Who knows? Today, costs a lot. I don't know where this is. It's just a beautiful spot.
Experimental Fife 27 Bravo Charlie, ready for west departure at runway 28.
Runway 28.
Experimental Fife 27 Bravo Charlie, wind calm departure to the west approved. Cleared for
Okay.
takeoff runway 28.
There we go. So we click here. Now we're heading 28 here, and then there's our course going off to the left down to Sierra Leone. And we'll just pop down here so we can get the afterburners going. And we come up to full throttle. Take the brakes off, Blair. Okay, now up to full throttle. And a couple of clicks here. And outside. And rotate. Look back. Gear up. And we should be able to see...
Experimental 7 Bravo Charlie, continue for west departure.
we should be able to see...
Experimental 7 Bravo Charlie, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Here we're looking over at Gibraltar and the entrance to the Mediterranean. Over there, probably was right there. get around on trail. We have to say goodbye.
Tower Experimental Flight 27 Bravo Charlie, frequency change.
Now we'll go back inside and go ahead and start squaring it up. Turn on the standby scramjet. Gonna need that, otherwise we'll take all day to get to Sierra Leone. Here we're coming up right on course. We'll fly down the coastline because that's kind of interesting. Watching that, and we'll get ourselves squared away here. Get the nose down a little bit to break through the sound barrier, if that's necessary. I don't know. Here's our distance in nautical miles. And we are through the sound barrier. I'll start bringing the nose back up to get up into the thin air. Here we go. Once we get that established, we'll just go with it. Building up slowly. Now we'll go outside, see what things look like out here. And we're going to move the sun over. Here we go. Look at North Africa. I don't know whether this is Casablanca. Let's see here. We can look at our map. Western Sahara. Rabat or Casablanca? I don't know. Okay, now we got to pull the nose up because we're gonna get some there it goes. There it goes. We better get back in here and start getting our nose up so we don't bounce all over the sky. Here we go. Yeah, we got a little ride going. You can hear the turbines shutting down, turbojets. Sorry. So we'll parallel our course. We're 50,000. Now we got to start moving the nose down because we want to level off at 100. There's 80. Nose coming down slowly. There's 90. We're up at Mach 9. Now we're going down. We want to go up to 100. Pretty colors. Now we're climbing again. At this speed, it doesn't like to turn. It does like 100,000 feet. So I picked Sierra Leone because it's a name that I heard probably over 20 years ago. There was a client I had in Pebble Beach, and he was a fisherman out of Sierra Leone, and he talked about, back then I had no idea even what politics was going on. A little clue about our own domestic politics, but politics in South Africa, and when one regime takes over, and if you're not a friend of a friend, or you don't know who to pay off, I don't know what it takes, but it definitely takes some doing, and he was feeling pretty bad. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. So here we are. Here we're looking at the Sahara Desert, and to the right we'll look out and we'll see the ocean out there. And we'll just kind of look back over this way. Look at, you got some mountain regions. Definitely arid all the way across to the Red Sea. And we got to make sure we don't. Yeah, we're losing some altitude already. So I'll get back inside. Look at what we're doing. We're climbing back up again. But if we stay at 100,000, it'll stay at 9.8. Yeah, whether that makes that much difference in time. There's a couple of 300 miles an hour. 400 miles an hour between Mach 9.1 and 9.8. There's 105. We'll keep it on 105. I'll go back outside again. Yeah, I can't even remember the guy's name. His father lived there with him. How long they'd had the business fishing out of Sierra Leone, and it's a nice sized port. Got deep water capabilities, so they probably had some pretty large fishing boats. And we're going away from our course, which we can do because we're cutting off a lot of Africa. So we went by Casablanca and whether we're still over Morocco, I don't know. But this is look at the interesting topography. Okay. Here, let's get down here. Doesn't look as pretty though. Go back inside. You just move the nose ever so slightly. And again, this does not have an autopilot. Yeah, we're going as fast as this thing goes. So when we see the ocean again, that's there goes the moon over there. When we see the ocean again, we have to get start turning, and we may see something way out here. Let's look on the display I don't see, so I'm a little suspicious. Usually you can see in the distance on this display here. And we're at 9, just a little under 1,000 nautical miles to go. Look out at the famous Sahara. Yeah, there's looks like more than an oasis right here. It could be a river. Looks like a river coming along in here. Not many rivers running in the Sahara. I know the Nile does. The great old Nile. But when we get down to Sierra Leone, see, we're back down to 100,000 feet. We're still at 9.8. Look at this. Look at these lines here. It definitely looks like some water ran down there. Yeah, this just doesn't look like water as we get closer to it. Can still see out to the ocean. Okay, we got to go back inside, get us back up to 100,000. I guess I could click the trim just a pinch. That'll keep it from. Let me look at my rubber bands here. Yeah. One of my rubber bands came off. I've got my control console off. They have bungee cords in my controls, and it's okay on the roll, but the pitch, the bungee cord was very, very stiff, so I disconnected that and put rubber bands in. So it flies more like a real airplane, where you're just using pressure. You don't have to grab a hold of it with a fist. Just fingertip pressure. Look at we're up to 100 now. We're up to 117. You take your eyes off this, and it when you go at this speed, it doesn't take much to go up 10,000 feet. And now we're at almost 9.7. We're 118,000, so we'll come on back down we'll fly between 100 and 110,000 feet. Now we're seeing the ocean. We got 700 miles to go, so while I sit here with Wagjaw, we zip across North Africa, across the Sahara Desert in a matter of minutes. Let's look outside again. Yeah, now we're seeing the ocean come in. Wow, that sure is pretty. It sure is pretty. Look at that desert. Wow. Now we're climbing again, 111,000. No, I want to. $9.8. So 114,000. We'll hold this. Maybe 110 to 115,000. It will, and we can start turning. That'll make for a little problem. Let's get back outside. We've got the altitude under control pretty well. I love looking at the different terrain topography. Yeah, we're gonna have to swing left to get over to Sierra Leone. Freetown. Slavery did get outlawed. I think in the early 1800s. It took a little while longer for other countries to get out of the business. In 1860 for the U.S. with Abe Lincoln in the North saying, nada, no mas. No, they didn't say no mas. They said no more. 108,000. We're doing fine. And let's see if I can tell you what town we're close to. What? Nouakchott, Senegal. This may be Senegal down here, turning the corner. The Gambia. Okay, 110,000. Yeah, just kind of hold on, and we will be getting out of the desert, start getting into the savanna, I guess you call it, and then jungle. So let's start taking a bite. Let's see how our distance is doing. We got 300. Wow, 300 miles. 350 miles. Wow. So we'll take a bite here. Don't know what river that is. I have to switch gears to get the rivers. Let's get our chart up. Let's look at that. See if we're back on our chart yet. Now we can look at BYD. BYD. I don't know what that is, but let's see if we see where Sierra Leone is. Could be right here. Could be right there. Except we would, what would happen if it were there, we would see the line. So we have to go on down here. Yeah, see how we see the line coming in. So we have to turn, start pulling this baby left, and we're not too bad. Let's see if I can see what that is. So could be Senegal. And we're going up. We want to come down. We are turning. We are turning. We got to keep it turning. For some reason we climb while we turn. Now we're going down. We got to get this thing. Absolutely. We call this on the knife edge. And we're down to 130. And we'll get it aiming back. That's pretty good right there. We'll fly across this bay. We're back down to 114,000. So we can level out. There we go. And we're heading right down in there. wow, we're down to 80,000, but we need to start down. Yeah, we're 100 miles out, so we need to start slowing down. So we'll turn off our jets, plural. Here we go. And we'll just let her ride on down. There come the turbojets back in. See if we have our afterburners. Yeah, afterburners are running. Check our mileage. 67 miles, so we'll leave the afterburners on. I think where we're landing is right here on the left, so we need to come left, but we want to look at Freetown. We're doing pretty good. What's our speed now? 3. So we're gonna turn the afterburners off. We'll bring that back. Looks like we got them off. It's really a nice sized port, and we're gonna land to the north. They haven't built the bridge across yet. And we're going to fly over Freetown because it's got advertised as beautiful beaches. Beautiful beaches. Okay, where are we? 21,000 feet. There's Freetown. And where are we on speed? So we need to come off our power. And here's some of the beaches right there, all along here. Wow, look at lots of beaches. In Freetown. Then you got going in the river here. Big port. I think this may be the airport right over there. So let's call and see how we're doing on our distance. 12 miles, so we can call in. Let me look at GFLL. Take this off. No, that isn't the runway, but let's give them a call. Look back there. GFLL.
Freetown Tower Experimental 527 Bravo Charlie 11 miles south 10,400 feet to land.
Experimental 527 Bravo Charlie, Freetown Tower. Altimeter 29.902, wind calm fly, left base, runway 30.
Alright.
Make left base runway 30, experimental 7 Bravo Charlie.
I still haven't seen the airport yet, but it should be in here, right in here somewhere. And we'll bring up our chart to help us. Not quite spotted it yet. We'll see it. So they're talking about building a bridge right across, somewhere across here to Freetown. And we're coming around, we're not quite heading 30, so the runway is going to run out to the left. Okay, I think I see it. Yeah, it's right there. Right there.
Experimental 7, Bravo Charlie, wind calm, clear to land runway 30.
All right, here we go. We have to answer them.
Clear to land runway 30, experimental 7, Bravo Charlie.
Okay, here we go. Of course, they have some buildings, so you got to fly over buildings when you're landing in an airport. There we go. A little better. A pretty good size airport.
Experimental 7, Bravo Charlie, exit runway when able.
All right.
Freetown Tower experimental 7, Bravo Charlie, cancel landing intention.
Experimental 7, Bravo Charlie, contact ground on 121.9er. Experimental 7, Bravo Charlie, your cancellation is received.
Going to 121.9er experimental 7, Bravo Charlie. Freetown ground experimental 527 Bravo Charlie, taxi to parking.
Experimental 527 Bravo Charlie, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway cross runway 12.
Okay, let's follow this guy.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway cross runway 12 experimental 7 Bravo Charlie.
Yeah, just follow the leader. Yeah, that's the airline traffic over there. We'll let him get us straightened out here. Little guys. Okay, that's it. Freetown Airport, across the bay from Freetown. Okay, that's our first leg of the African tour. Wow, the Sahara Desert is just mind-boggling. Thanks for riding along. Take care. Bye.